I was born in 1929, which was the beginning of the Great Depression. And for my dad to have a job was just absolutely marvelous. He patrolled the canal down to Roy, which was 9 miles, so he rode a horse 18 miles every day. Plus we ran a farm. And I was the only boy in the family, and so I had the privilege of working with my dad every day. And my dad's boss was a man that just caused you to feel angry all the time. And my dad was very angry. He took his anger out on animals. For example, he was reshoeing one of his horses, a 1,200-pound horse, and I was holding the horse. And he had just hammered in this nail, and the horse jerked its foot and ripped his leg open. And he jumped and grabbed the rasp and hit that horse in the head, and 1,200 pounds dropped right there. And I thought he had killed it. Well, I'd witnessed him doing this to animals, cows, sheep, horses, over and over again, and I always felt like I was the next one. When I was about 14, 15 years old, we had 20 head of cows that we milked by hand, and we were out there milking the cows, and the cow next to mine switched her tail, and it was just long enough, and she had burrs in the end of her tail, and hit me right there in the eye. And I was sitting on a metal milk stool, and I jumped up, grabbed that milk stool and went around there and said all the things that I'd heard my dad say, which were very profane. And the cows were in the stanchion, and I just literally beat that cow almost to death. Well, I went back to milk my cow, finished milking my cow, and I realized that was his favorite cow. And he's back there, and I just started quivering all over because I knew that what was in for me. And I waited and waited and waited, and he didn't come. And finally he came and sat right there. And I witnessed one of the greatest blessings of my life. My dad said, "Ivan, if you'll stop, I'll stop." And from that moment on, I've never known a more gentle, helpful, kind human being. And at that point in his life, he drank alcohol, and he stopped all of that. And it took me literally months to realize I had witnessed one of the greatest miracles of love possible. He loved me so much that in that instant, he completely changed his life.